Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to take a look at a couple of very unique orbs. One in broad daylight following an airplane noticed by MARIANO out of Northern California, and then one in the darkness of night caught on a security camera out of England. And after looking at that much closer, it is indeed some sort of a light object in the sky, or in their garden, actually. Also have a new sky phenomena picture slideshow I put together. I'm pretty confident you guys are going to enjoy. But what we're looking at here is a sky map of where Comet Atlas was this morning at around 5:09. And over here on the right is a photo I took of the Big Dipper. And you can see the Big Dipper over here on the sky map, and that is exactly where Comet Atlas was this morning. I saw it for the first time through my telescope. I wasn't prepared to take a picture because I wasn't sure I'd see it, and I was shocked at how bright it was. If you look to the north, right after dark, look to the north-northeast, and then early morning look to the north-northwest. And that's looking through my laser pointer on the top of my telescope. That is exactly where Comet Atlas was. Light gold, very, very bright. Looks like a star. To get the green coma and everything, you have to do a technique called stacking, long exposures. I didn't even have my camera out here. I wasn't sure I'd see it, but I did see it this morning. Very bright, looks like a star, a light gold star near the Big Dipper. That's exactly where it is. So you can see it probably right now, all the way through the early morning hours until sunrise or until nautical twilight, and then it's going to be difficult to see, but it is a very bright comet, and it's got a long ways to go. I want to share a couple of unique, strange orbs. This one here was sent in by Mariano out of Santa Nella, California. And he noticed a couple of helicopters and an airplane flying over, which wasn't a big deal. We see this from time to time. It happens somewhere around the world on a daily basis. But this one here was kind of unique because there looked like an orb following the large airplane. Look at that right there. See that right there? Doesn't look like the airplane's dragging anything, as it might possibly interfere with the helicopter behind it. Looks like a bright white orb following the large aircraft. Look at that. I don't know how else to explain it, and neither did Mariano. He was just standing outside barbecuing and looked up and saw this plane with an orb behind it. A very unique observation. That's out of Northern California, and that video was sent in today. That right there, I'm not exactly sure what it was. It could have been a bird. However, it was shaped like a disc. It looks like a disc to me, but more than likely that is a bird. And here's a photo and a little video clip of the plane and helicopters, and the orb is gone. As it moved farther away from his position, you can see the orb disappeared. So whatever it was, have no idea. Some sort of a unique orb following a very large aircraft. This next video was sent in by KERRY from the United Kingdom over in Cambridgeshire, England. And they sent this video to me twice, as something appeared on their security camera overlooking their garden. And I looked at this very closely. I looked at all possibilities regarding reflective light causing this type of anomaly, and there is none. Whatever this is actually in their garden floating. And you'll see, as I'll show you in this video, you're going to see light reflecting off of this walkway here when the orb moves. And you're going to see some background light that could cause a reflection, but this is secondary light. If it was, say, a reflection of this light, and it wouldn't be moving. You're going to see it move actually quite quickly. This light stays stationary, and so does that one. And this one moves too much, so that tells us, you saw it right there, that this is a primary source of light, and you're going to see it reflect off of the ground down here. Pretty amazing. I don't know exactly what this is, but there is something there. See the lights back here that could be causing a reflection? Well, they're not moving. They're stationary, and you're going to see this thing start to move. And it's like, okay. And if you look down here on the ground, you're going to see a reflection here in a minute. Not necessarily a reflection, but you're going to see some light down here that appears to be coming from whatever that is. See it right there? Watch. Actually, you can see it really good here in this format. Watch down here. When the light moves to the left, right there, you see 1, 2. there was two different points of light coming from this light, whatever it was. I'll go back to the very beginning and show you the entire video that they shared with me, and it was only about 5-6 seconds long. Right there it is. You can see it moving back and forth. That's the original video, and there wasn't anything else there. So don't know what that was. Every once in a while, something very strange will show up on a security camera, especially at night. 9 out of 10 times it can be dismissed as some sort of a reflection from somewhere, and it's usually pretty obvious to see. This one here, it's not so obvious. So good observation, sent in by KERRY out of Cambridgeshire, England. Got some new sky phenomena, photos that have been sent in recently, and I'm working on many, many more. Shannon out of Cedar Grove, Indiana. Incredible, like vortex up in the sky. Edinburgh, Scotland, Paul M. of a very bright rainbow, double-decker rainbow coming in from Scotland. Look at that. I mean, that is very impressive. Looked like you could reach out and touch it. It was so close to him. Great observation. SHEILA out of Colorado. Long cornrow-looking clouds in the sky. Iowa, Steve K. Notice what looked like some sort of a little triangle all by itself off in the distance. This next photo was sent in by ODDRUNK out of Norway, and he noticed this light in the sky, and it goes without saying, it's very, very bizarre, as it's shaped like a rectangle. Look at that. How does that happen? He was very intrigued by that, and so am I. Michael L. out of Superior, Wisconsin. Bright pink and light orange sky at sunrise. Incredible. Catherine N., another photo out of Iowa. Big jumbo halo. Been seeing a lot of those lately. Jacob F. Noticed one also. Not exactly sure of the location. This one here is out of Isle, Minnesota by Angie S. Another jumbo halo. Frank B. out of Fort Worth, Texas. Got what looks like possibly a very large hole punch cloud. You can see one here. Almost looks like a large craft went moving through the sky. Hennig K. out of Texas. Check this out. Clouds as flat as a pancake. Look at that. They have a definitive height to them. They look like a ship up in the sky, just floating along. Look at that. Debbie V. out of 3 Points, Arizona, near Tucson. Beautiful orange sky like this one here out of Bloomington, California, sent in by Danny V. That's about as orange and yellow as you can get. Chicago sky. Don't know exactly who sent this in, but it looks like the sky had smoke billowing away from the sun. Just an incredible photograph. Carlos SKYWATCHER out of Portugal. Ominous looking sky. Look at the purple and almost a black looking sky blended together. Quincy, Illinois. Bruce S. Notice some wavy clouds up in the sky. That looks like the top of a tsunami. Kerry H. out of Waterloo, Iowa. This was from the other day, and we were watching storms move through the area, and we were noticing the possibility of tornadoes in the area, and that may have been one of them. Anyway, it's some sort of a vortex up in the sky. T.P. Smith, odd-looking sun. And here I noticed this myself, a colorful sky, some rings around the sun. They say that that could possibly be caused by pollen. I wouldn't doubt it. The sky's loaded with it right now. Denise out of Palm Coast, Florida. Incredible comet-looking sky. United Kingdom, Richard L. You don't see this very often. You've got a horizontal lightning strike coming in contact, or at least it looks like it's coming in contact, with a double-decker rainbow. Incredible. Mark out of Alabama. Big sunbeams coming up over the horizon. This here, I don't know exactly how to even describe it. Maria out of Alabama. Got some sort of a very unique cloud up in the sky, kind of all by itself with regard to color and shape. Everything else looks pretty normal, you know. You've got white clouds, blue skies, and then you've got this giant looking cloud that almost looks like an Idaho potato just sitting up there by itself. Simply amazing photograph. Long Island, Loretta S. Noticed a big wedge up in the sky. Looks like a giant triangle craft. Joe F. out of St. Louis, Missouri. More cornrow clouds up in the sky. This halo here I noticed right out here in Arizona. It was just so impressive. You could not miss this thing. When you stepped outside, you saw all halo. And check this out. I've never seen one of these in my life. Sent in by Kevin S. a 5-leaf clover? 4-leaf clovers are rare. How about a 5-leaf clover? Get a load of that. First for me right there. Thank you, Kevin S. I want to thank everybody for sharing. If you guys are new viewers, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on the bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. If you're a current subscriber, double check your bell and make sure that you are still subscribed to the YouTube channel. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery, and sometimes I use them in a picture slideshow, just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching, have a super day, and be safe out there.